Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I color the skin, mostly how I choose the colors and how can you do it so you'll get a better result. Alright, so this is the pretty girl we are going to color today. And we're jumping right into the base color of the skin. I always just try a lot of things. I see what works the best. I do have sort of vision in my head if I want to have more lighter or darker skin color, or more the direction of orange, yellowish or reddish, you know, and if it's going to be more saturated or not. So yeah, there are a lot of options. It's important that you just try out a lot of things. I know it's the most freaking basic, ugly, boring skin color I could ever choose, but give me a chance. I'm going to fix it with a shadow, alright? Oh, by the way, this tutorial, just the painting and everything, it took me only 8 minutes to record, and it's freaking crazy because it takes me always such a long time to record anything. So yeah, it should be really an easy tutorial that everyone should be able to follow. So yeah, anyway, in coloring skin, remember, contrast is the key. It's not about how strong, but what kind of contrast do you use. There are a few kinds of contrast: the light and dark, or saturated and not saturated, or a contrast of the opposite sides of the color wheel, like purple and yellow, or blue with orange. Now take a look at this slide. It's really useful. You can save it for yourself, screenshot or anything. Take a look at the contrast of saturation, at the high contrast one, the orange one, and you can see the really saturated orange and a really not saturated orange. And the not saturated one looks greenish in comparison to the orange one, because there is such a big difference that you can't see the orange part of it, although it's still a little bit orange, you know? And that's what we are going to use today on the skin. But knowing the rules is one thing and understanding it is the other. Like, to understand, you have to practice, you have to try out different combinations of colors, you have to try out different contrast, different hues, different saturation, different lightness, everything. See how they go together, see what's the difference between different hues, little changes. Another thing that you can do to understand colors a little bit better is to take a drawing, and you need to have a background, all the colors, and try to just change the color of one thing a little bit. Like, try to change the hue slightly, the lightness, not big changes, only small changes. And you can see that like this, you can find your perfect color, and you understand how colors interact with each other, although you make only tiny differences. You still can see it. Basically, all you need to do is practice it a lot, but it's pretty obvious, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. Alright, now it's the most interesting part of this video. It's choosing the color for the shading. So you can see this is the color for the skin, and I'm going to look for a good color for the shading in more saturated area. Like, it has to be more saturated for sure, and more like reddish. I changed the hue, but I'm going to experiment a lot, so don't expect that this color will be somewhere near the final result. As you see, I draw on the drawing and on the skin tone, just to see, like, will it fit, will it look good together. That's what I meant with experimenting. So yeah, I'm going to do it over and over for like 20 times, I guess, before I find the right one. This one was too light and too not saturated. And they all right now look really blonde. So this is also too dark, I guess. And it's the perfect one. I'm choosing this one because, as you can see, hopefully, it just gives this skin tone like this really nice warm vibe. And the magic trick about this color is that it's not really darker than the skin tone, but it's way more saturated, and that's why it's noticeable for the eye, and it can be used very well as a shadow, although it's not so much darker than the skin tone. And you don't have to add any grayish colors to your drawing. You might be thinking that those lines are not really good, and you're right, I don't care because I'm going to blend it out with my only blend brush set, the soft blending brush. You can get all my brush sets on my website. The link will be in the description. And I just blend out everything. Not everything, but most of the lines. I like to make a mix of soft shadows and hard shadows. You can already see that the saturated shadow and this not saturated skin tone, they blend out so well together. It's crazy. Alright, so now I will choose the color for the really darker parts of the shadows, like underneath her jaw, on her neck, and some other places. For this step, you can just take a less saturated color. If your combination of colors on the skin is unsaturated skin and saturated shadow, then those spots should be a little bit less saturated, and you can change the hue more towards the blue. So for me, looking from the orange, it's better to go towards the red, which next to orange should give like a purple, purple vibe, because it's darker and redder than the orange. So it's all about the contrast. It's all about how a color appears next to another color, you know. And I add some red cheeks, a little opacity, and I'm done. So yeah, I hope I teached you something today. I really did my best to make this video as understandable as possible, because my book of words is really small, as you hear, and yeah, it's not really easy, but I hope it was understandable. And if it was, let me know in the comments, because it's really important for me that you guys get what I'm trying to teach you. So yeah, and don't forget to give it a like and comment and subscribe and everything, so I know that you like my videos. Alright, bye bye.